News 10 starts now with a breaking news alert.
Your time is 6 a.m. We appreciate you starting your Thursday with us. I'm Pete Souza.
And I'm Tina Mai. We begin with some breaking news out of Waco, where firefighters are working to put out an overnight house fire. Our Ryan Henson is live on the scene in East Waco. Ryan, at last check, that fire had rekindled. Any word on how it's doing now?
Well, it's doing much better now. Fire crews have it under control for the second time this morning. They were called initially out just after 2 o'clock here in the 1000 block of Elm Street to douse a house fire of a vacant home. Now, fire officials say when crews first got here, the flames were fully engulfing the home, and fire crews first wanted to make sure those flames didn't jump and ignite any other nearby houses. Luckily, it didn't, and also this house was vacant, so there are no injuries. And then shortly after clearing the scene earlier this morning, flames reemerged from the middle of the home when it was just me and the fire marshal out here, so crews had to rush back out here and douse the flames for a second time this morning. Luckily, they were successful again, as they always are, and they put those flames down. And as of right now, crews are inside of the house inspecting. It's something that they weren't doing earlier this morning, and the fire marshal is still here on scene investigating to determine what exactly caused this fire. He says now, after these flames are down for the second time, he can get a better idea, and also he says he's waiting for a little bit of daylight just to get a better idea of what happened in the house. For now, live in Waco, Ryan Henson, back to the studio.
Thank you, Ryan. We're also following a traffic alert this morning. The northbound lanes of I-35 and Temple have been slow now for over an hour. We do know an accident happened there earlier this morning. This is around Central Avenue, and apparently the tow truck is taking longer than expected to arrive and to clear that scene. So there's going to be traffic all the way to that Buc-ee's exit.
Yeah, expect about a 15-minute delay if you're heading in that direction. Just want to get you guys started.
Also breaking, just hours ago, the Texas House of Representatives ended a long debate and have decided to ban sanctuary cities. That bill would create strict punishment for law enforcement departments that do not enforce the federal immigration law.
And it could lead to those local governments losing funding. The bill will now move on for more debate. We'll be getting more insight about this from Alana Rocha with the Texas Tribune in about 25 minutes.
Well, it's on the chilly side as you get out the door this morning. Most areas of central Texas dipping down into the 40s, even a few areas even in the mid and lower 40s. Mejia down to 46, Fairfield at 45, Meridian 42, Goldthwaite 44. Waco earlier was down into the mid 40s, bounced back up to 49, also 49 in Simple, Killeen at 48. Huge changes from where we were at this time yesterday morning. 20 plus degrees, many areas 25 plus degrees colder this morning than where it was at this time yesterday. But the cold air doesn't last all day. We're going to warm it back up pretty quickly. By lunchtime, we're already back into the low 70s with temperatures into the low 80s as we head into the afternoon. So dress in layers. Chilly this morning, comfortably warm with a little breezy as we head into the afternoon. Rain free today and tomorrow, but high rain chances return as we head into your Saturday afternoon and evening. That'll likely continue into Saturday night as well before the showers and storms shift out early on Saturday. We'll step you through in more detail what we expect over the weekend and a look at your full 7-day weather planner here in just a few minutes.
Now, we open the newscast with a fire. Another fire continues to burn this morning, this one in the Spiegelville area outside of Waco. It broke out yesterday at the Waco Wood Recycling Materials Plant. That's located on Antler Road just off of Highway 6. We've learned that it started in a mulch pit. Then it spread to wood pallets and other material there. People in the area were asked to voluntarily evacuate their homes. A firefighter and several other employees of the recycling company were treated at the scene for smoke inhalation and heat exhaustion. Right now, we're told the fire is contained. And we've got an update on a story we've been tracking since Monday. The robbery suspect who died in a shootout with Killeen police was a teenager. Police say he fired at them when they responded to the scene. Officers fired back, and the suspect died right there at the scene. The Texas Rangers and Killeen police are investigating. No name has been released due to his age.
The man accused of causing a crash that sent a little girl to the hospital last year is heading to trial. Police think he may have been texting at the time. Darwin Lazo Lopez is charged with aggravated assault. He was driving the pickup truck that rear-ended a car in October on Lakeshore Drive in Waco. A 10-year-old girl in the car suffered a skull fracture, brain injury, and 2 broken hips. My goodness. Police learned the car was driving slowly because of mechanical issues. A Fort Worth man is getting ready to face a judge. He's charged with robbery at a game room in Waco, but his 4 accomplices are still on the loose. Arion Coleman was arrested in February in connection to a holdup last year at the Beads Game Room on Valley Mills Drive. You can link the surveillance video, but we don't really know who's who. Several people were forced to the floor and then assaulted. The suspects grabbed the money from the register, slot machines, and a safe. Right now, an entire community in Delaware is waking up at the fire station amid a standoff. They were evacuated after a man shot and killed a trooper and then barricaded himself inside of his home. Here's how everything unfolded. The trooper approached a suspicious car in a parking lot. A man got out of that car and shot the trooper several times before running away. Another person in that car was taken into custody. The trooper, though, was rushed to the hospital where unfortunately he died. Investigators tracked the gunman to his home about 15 miles away. The evacuation happened unexpectedly. Listen to one mom.
Fortunately, our nanny is stuck in our house with our 2 young boys, so we're kind of unsure of what's going on at this point.
The trooper was identified as 32-year-old Corporal Stephen Ballard.
Overnight, President Trump said he will not pull the U.S. out of the North American Free Trade Agreement, for now anyway. In the past, the president has said he feels the deal is to blame for American job losses. Now, we're told the president personally spoke on the phone with his Canadian and Mexican counterparts. He says they have all agreed to act quickly to renegotiate.
And we don't expect to see the president's final tax reform plan until August, but Brooks Silva Braga has details on what he has released so far.
It's a great plan. It's going to put people back to work.
President Trump touted his newly unveiled tax reform blueprint Wednesday, even as his administration defended the lack of details.
We have outlines. We have a broad brush view of where they're going to be.
The plan, which was boiled down to a single page, would slash the corporate tax rate from 35% to 15%, cut rates for individuals, and simplify the tax code by reducing the number of tax brackets from 7 to 3. Analysts say the plan could add billions to the deficit. The administration argues additional growth will help close the gap.
What this is about is creating jobs and creating economic growth.
As lawmakers analyzed the proposal, Republicans in the House Freedom Caucus officially endorsed the latest plan to repeal and replace Obamacare.
Certainly now we're down to days, not weeks.
President Trump blamed the group for the initial bill's failure last month. Brooks Silva Braga for CBS News.
Right now at 6:06, still to come this morning, some kayakers are lucky to be alive. Find out what went wrong.
And a personal stylist is available now wherever electronics are sold. How convenient. We'll explain.
We saw temperatures yesterday make it into the 80s, even a couple 90s in our southern counties, but then the chilly air spilled in. We'll talk about how cold it is this morning and how long that cold air lasts coming up right after this.
Is your bedroom as tired as you are? At Du Bois, we can transform your bedroom into a sanctuary of comfort and style. The Refresh Your Bedroom sale at Du Bois is the perfect time to create the room you've been dreaming of and save while you're doing it. Great savings on all bedroom furniture from names like Thomasville, Bassett, Hooker, plus top quality mattresses from Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and Stearns & Foster. All designed to give you a great night's sleep. Affordable comfort and style are within your reach at the Refresh Your Bedroom sale, only at Du Bois Furniture.
Where beautiful homes happen.
We asked people to just go about their day to try a new feature from Match. So Sarah, what did you do today?
I grabbed a coffee.
Yes, you have to do that.
And then I checked out a new art exhibit.
So now you have the Match app up. Open up the Missed Connections tab for me.
Okay.
It shows you people you cross paths with in real life.
Ooh, I crossed paths with Josh near Pine Street. Maybe he was at the gallery?
Maybe he loves art. Imagine what else you have in common.
He's cute. I'd like to find out.
I am on the edge of my seat.
Match. Better ways to make a real connection. Start for free today. 18+.
Drive off with a great deal during the Mack Hike Jeep Spring Clearance Event. Like the stylish 2017 Jeep Renegade Sport. Right now, sale price for only $16,990, a total savings of over $5,000. Or maybe you would prefer this 2017 Jeep Cherokee Sport. Only $18,990 with over $6,000 in total savings. Don't miss your chance to drive off with great deals during the Spring Clearance Event. This weekend only, Mack Hike Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Temple.
Get that great Mack Hike feeling.
Unclaimed freight notice this weekend at American Freight. Over 1,000 truckloads of living room furniture. 7-piece living room groups that include a sofa, love seat, coffee table, 2 end tables, and 2 designer lamps. You get all 7 pieces from only $398 complete. Free layaway, same-day delivery. Come to the loading docks this weekend only At American Freight in Waco at 1000 North Loop 340 between Gold's Gym and Bell's. Phone 863-5555.
If you're looking for the best deal on a new truck, we've got it. America's longest-lasting trucks are on sale during the spring clearance event at Allen Samuels. Tough, dependable Ram trucks like Ram Lone Star Crew Cabs. Now with $10,250 in bonus cash and package savings. Plus, qualified buyers can receive an additional $1,500 in subprime bonus cash. The spring clearance event, where springtime deals are greater than ever at Allen Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram.
News 10 Weather brought to you by Capital Farm Credit. Together, we're better. Partnership that really pays.
KWTX News 10 is the Weather Authority.
Well, it's 6:10 on the clock on a pretty chilly morning across Central Texas, getting out the door behind yesterday's cold front to temperatures down into the 40s nearly across the board. Some of our southern counties still holding on the low 50s, including Cameron and the Hearn area. Waco's down to 49, as is Temple, 48 right now in Killeen. Lampasas 45. Coldest spot right now, Meridian at 42 degrees, and all these temperatures well below normal and well below where the temperatures were at this point yesterday. Most of us 20 to 25 degrees colder this morning than yesterday morning. Skies clear, winds light, air very dry behind yesterday's cold front, and that's allowing the cool down. Pretty view outside. Just want to grab a little jacket. It's a little chilly as you get out the door. Live view across the city of Waco from the Baylor Scott and White Hillcrest Hospital this morning. Skies will stay sunny as we go throughout the day. South winds return. Humidity rates will start to roll back in, and a pretty quick warm up in store today. 71 by lunchtime, 81 degrees for your afternoon high, with breezy south winds increasing to about 15 to 25 miles per hour. So chilly this morning, but warm and breezy into the afternoon, so dress in layers kind of days for us. Our cold front from yesterday now moving across easternmost Louisiana, Mississippi, moving into Alabama. Still a few scattered showers and thunderstorms east of that front. High pressure quickly filled in behind the front. That's why the winds died down overnight. But as this high shifts off to the east, well, the winds will start to turn back out of the south and increase as we go throughout the day. So breezy, warm, comfortable day out there. Not as windy as yesterday, but still pretty stout spring-style winds out there, 15 to 25, highs into the low 80s. Winds stay up overnight. Humidity starts to increase. Clouds start to roll back in. Nowhere near as cold tomorrow morning. We're talking about temperatures back into the mid to upper 60s, so 20-plus degrees warmer tomorrow morning than where we are this morning. And it'll stay warm tomorrow. Breezy and warm, high temperatures, upper 80s to near 90 degrees with south winds staying in that 15 to 25 mile per hour range. Stays rain-free today and again for tomorrow. I wanted to show you what a few of our computer models are pointing at really for this Saturday time frame. And right now it looks like the best rain chances will come Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, and could continue into the overnight into Sunday morning. Right now anywhere from a half an inch to about an inch and a quarter, but there are some indications that east of I-35 could be even higher than that. We also are watching the potential for strong to severe thunderstorms. All of central Texas currently under a slight risk for severe weather when it comes to Saturday, and then the eastern half or so of central Texas in the enhanced risk, which is an area of a little more concern for strong to severe storms, and we'll definitely be watching that closely for you as we head through Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening time frame across our area. Storms will clear out early Sunday, followed by some chilly air moving in. Breezy and high temperatures only in the 60s for your afternoon on Sunday.
Thanks, Brady. This morning, two kayakers are happy to be alive and dry after flipping over into Lake Waco. It happened on the lake near Airport Park. It's not clear what caused the boat to go under, but crews say the strong winds are what made it very difficult for them to get to the men. Luckily, they weren't hurt, just cold and wet. Officials say you should take note. When it's windy like it's been over the last few days, stay off the water.
TripAdvisor has put out a list of the top 25 trending attractions for spring of this year, and you'll never guess who is on it. Well, maybe you will. The Magnolia Market in Silos, that is. The travel planning and booking site puts together this rankings-based list based on search activity. That means a lot of people are Googling the Gaines's empire, so we want to say congratulations to them. And forget sending your BFF pictures of different dresses to wear. Now you can just ask Amazon's personal assistant, Alexa. It does everything the Amazon Echo speaker does, plus it gives you an opinion on those pink wedges or the tan ones. The voice-controlled camera takes full-body photos and videos. All you have to do is select 2 photos on the app, and Alexa will choose which is better, Let's just hope you guys have the same taste. This is apparently powered by machine learning technology and human opinion. It will cost about $200 once it's available. For now, you have to request an invitation to buy one. Today on The Buzz, a family-friendly festival kicks off later tonight in Killeen.
And that is where we find our own Kathleen Suri. Good morning, Kathleen.
Good morning, Tyne and Pete. We are here at the Killeen Community Center where all of the action is going to be taking place starting tonight for the Celebrate Killeen Festival. I'm here with Roxanne Flores Ahmad, who's with the city of Killeen, and she's going to tell us all about this event. So tonight we kick off with a crawfish boil, correct?
Yes, that is correct, and we're very excited about that.
And what else is going to be going on tonight?
We are going to have a gospel concert, the crawfish boil, of course, which we just talked about, and children's activities. We're going to have pony rides, train rides, face painting and balloon twisting, a variety of things for the children, and it's free.
All right, and tonight that starts from 6 to 8 o'clock, right?
Yes, yes.
And then on Friday, that will be tomorrow actually, you're going to be having a food truck festival. Tell us about some of the things that are going on with that.
Right. Friday we're going to have a food truck competition, and then we're going to have more children's activities, and then we're going to have some performances on the stage. Comedians, musicians, a great time for all.
And we're actually going to be talking with one of those musicians later on. His name is JC Strings. Tell us a little bit about him.
JC Strings is a phenomenal young artist that we have here locally, 15-year-old, and you will be impressed.
Okay, and then on Saturday, the event is running all day. What are some of the things we can expect for that?
Saturday, we kick off at 8 a.m. We have a run, and then we have the KISD, Killeen Independent School District Family Fitness Fair, and then we're going to have step shows, car shows, culture acts, just a fun variety of things for everybody. There's no reason for no one to come out and enjoy the activities.
Awesome. Thanks so much for being with us this morning, Roxanne. And once again, most of the activities that are going to be going on with the Celebrate Killeen Festival are going to be free, so it's a great free family fun event, and we'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you so much, Kathleen. Can't wait to hear JC Strings perform later on.
15 years old.
15 years old.
Not bad, not bad.
I bet you won't guess that when you hear him.
All right, your time is 6:16. Take a look at the TV.com job board. The city of Woodway is looking for an event coordinator.
Our loss is your gain during the hail sale at Garland Shelton Buick. Drive home a 2017 5-star safety-rated Buick Encore for only $19,995. Small dings mean big savings during the hail sale at Garland Shelton Buick, I-35 and Midway Drive in Temple.
Take advantage of Kubota's Orange Opportunity Sales event going on now at your local Kubota dealer. Get an M5 tractor with your choice of 4 models, from 92.5 to 105.6 horsepower, each with a Kubota clean diesel engine and your choice of transmissions. Now get financing as low as 0% APR for up to 84 months, or up to $3,000 in customer instant rebates when you buy a new M5 tractor.
Time Warner Cable is now Spectrum, and we're redefining what a cable company can be. But don't take my word for it. Take Joe's.
Contracts? Satellite service as unpredictable as the weather? No, thank you. I switched to Spectrum, and now I get free HD and thousands of titles free on demand. Boom!
Get Spectrum TV for just $29.99 a month. Call 844-351-2999 and switch today. Like Ann.
After we switched, 100 megabits per second gave us more than enough speed for all our devices all the time.
Get Spectrum Internet for $29.99 a month with no data caps and a free modem.
I switched to Spectrum Voice, and now I get unlimited nationwide calling, plus unlimited calling to Canada, Mexico, and more, with no added taxes or fees. Oh, hey.
Call 844-351-2999 and get Spectrum TV, Internet, and Voice for just $29.99 a month each, with no contracts and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Call 844-351-2999.
Our loss is your gain during the hail sale at Garland Shelton Buick. Save $8,000. That's right, $8,000 off MSRP on a Buick Enclave. Small dings mean big savings during the hail sale at Garland Shelton Buick, I-35 and Midway Drive in Temple.
From KWTX News 10, the Weather Authority, meteorologist Brady Taylor.
Well, it's a clear and cool start to the morning across Central Texas. Some pretty big changes in the morning temperatures thanks to yesterday's cold front that moved through. Live look over the city of Killeen, other than just a few little wispy clouds there. Crystal clear skies, a view across Bell County. Killeen now down to 48. Waco earlier was down to 44, bumped back up to 49, as has Temple. 58s are normal, though I think our record will survive 42 degrees all the way back in 1910. But temperatures close to 10 degrees cooler than where we should be, and about 20 to 25 degrees colder than where we were at this time yesterday. Now, it's one of those mornings you want to bundle up a little bit getting out the door. It's definitely on the cool side, but it doesn't stay cool all that long. We warm up quickly. High temperatures back into the low 80s for most of us. Some of our eastern counties could stay in the upper 70s. South winds will be breezy again today, running 15 to 25. Breeze stays up overnight. Humidity rates start to roll in. Clouds will pick up overnight as well, and that'll keep us definitely warmer tomorrow morning. We're only down in the mid and upper 60s, and it'll be a rather breezy and very warm Friday across Central Texas. We're talking upper 80s and likely a few 90s, a possibility out in our far western counties with those south winds. Again, 15 to 25. Big weather story of the week is Saturday. Right now, it looks to be late Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, could be into the overnight. The shower and storm chances will start to increase for Central Texas. And again, that could continue into early Sunday morning. Pretty potent storm system's going to roll through, so we do have the potential of strong to severe thunderstorms for Central Texas as well. Then the activity clears out pretty early Sunday, and then it'll become rather breezy and much cooler for your Sunday. We're talking high temperatures only in the upper 60s, and we'll be back down in the 40s again for Monday morning. So if you were thinking, it's time to put that light jacket away, I don't know if I'd do that quite yet. Got a few more mornings that it's going to be chilly. But if you do have outdoor plans for Saturday afternoon, you want to keep a close eye on the weather. We could be a little on the stormy side. All
right, which means you have to go to Blooming Temple Festival on Friday. And yesterday we gave away 5 family 4-packs. Guess what, though? Today, we're doing something different. We have 20 more family 4-packs. For the first 20 people that come and find us in Temple at 8:30 that can solve this riddle, we'll get those tickets. You have to figure out the location, though. So, Pete, read them the riddle.
All right, no, we're going to be there. Don't forget that now. Whining, here's the riddle. Whining and dining, dancing and romancing, light on your feet for a date night treat. Practice for the bride and groom, a whole world in one room. You can, of course, find that on our Facebook page and website. If you want to read it over again and jog your memory, and come find us, because we'll be there.
Yes, if we're not there, then you don't have the right answer.
Or we got lost. But,
yes.
We'll probably be you got the wrong answer.
We'll be there. All right. We'll be right back. And coming up, it's not a Christmas card picture, but police need your help finding this pair. Find out what they're accused of.
Our loss is your gain at Johnson Brothers Ford in Temple. The recent hailstorm caused minor damage to hundreds of vehicles. Now you can save $7,000 on a great selection of 2017 Explorers. Don't miss the great hail sale at Johnson Brothers Ford.
50% of adults have missing teeth, and implants provide the best solution. Implants prevent bone loss that starts the minute you lose a natural tooth. With implants, you'll eat better and maintain your natural looks. And the best news, we make implants affordable. Call 1-800-DENTURE or go to affordabledentures.com for valuable coupons. Your beautiful and confident smile awaits.
After 23 years in the same dealership, Benny Boyd and Lampasas has just finished an extreme makeover. We've upgraded our entire dealership with a state-of-the-art rebuild to serve you better. And right now, we've got huge grand opening specials throughout the showroom, like 20% off MSRP on select new vehicles. We've got extreme discounts on all new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles. You won't believe your eyes during the spring clearance event at Benny Boyd and Lampasas.
That's Benny Boyd, y'all.
There it is. How about now? Is it working yet?
Nope.
Are you on channel 3?
Why do you keep asking
Stop
that?
asking me why I keep asking mommy things. Wait, what remote is that?
The one you handed me.
No, use the gray remote I am.
There are 3 of them.
Pick them all up and press the number 3.
Why isn't there an easier way to get all my favorite shows?
I hear you. And we have something for this.
Thank you.
Fine, you know what? We're reading books.
Stop switching inputs. Switch to Dish and get Netflix, YouTube, and more at the push of a button. Dish. Tuned into you.
Is your bedroom as tired as you are? At Du Bois, we can transform your bedroom into a sanctuary of comfort and style. The Refresh Your Bedroom sale at Du Bois is the perfect time to create the room you've been dreaming of and save while you're doing it. Great savings on all bedroom furniture from names like Thomasville, Bassett, Hooker, plus top quality mattresses from Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and Stearns & Foster. All designed to give you a great night's sleep. Affordable comfort and style are within your reach at the Refresh Your Bedroom sale, only at Du Bois Furniture.
Where beautiful homes happen.
Our loss is your gain at Johnson Brothers Ford. The recent hailstorm caused minor damage to hundreds of vehicles. Save $11,500 on new 2017 F-150s or get 0% financing for 60 months. Don't miss the great hail sale at Johnson Brothers Ford.
Live from all around Central Texas, you're watching KWTX News 10.
Welcome back. It's 6:24 every Thursday morning. We are joined by political reporter Alana Rocha from the Texas Tribune. Good morning, Alana.
Good morning.
All right, Alana, we've got you for about 3 minutes, but it took 16 hours of debate for sanctuary cities to be banned in the Texas House. What can you tell us about this?
Yeah, emotional debate started off very slow. I think it took 2 hours to get through the First Amendment, and more than 170 were filed as of 3 p.m. I think they were just up to Amendment number 10. A lot of lawmakers, many of whom are immigrants themselves or come from immigrant families, on the Democratic side tried to kind of tug at Republicans' heartstrings, and that's part of the reason it started off slow. But one key moment, while many of the amendments failed along party lines, many of those proposed by Democrats, of course, Republican majority, one by a Republican, Matt Schaefer, out of Tyler, is the so-called Show Me Your Papers Amendment, which would expand the scope of what passed out of House committee and allow local law enforcement to question the immigration status of those they merely detained, not those under lawful arrest as the original bill in the House version had been.
Now, I guess they wrap things up around 3 a.m. The question now is, where do we go from here?
Well, it passed on second reading, so tentatively passed. It needs to pass on third reading, which is often just a formality, but with such an emotional issue, we'll see how that plays out today in the House chamber. But, you know, Governor Abbott hasn't been shy, saying that he's ready to sign this bill. This is one of his 4 emergency items that he laid out at the start of session, so the likelihood of some version of sanctuary cities passing into law is likely.
Interesting stuff. All right, obviously we will keep in touch with you for more on that as we go on. But as we go forward here today, I want to talk a little bit about veterans. The Hazelwood Act, free tuition for veterans and their children. We're hearing about cutbacks as far as that is concerned. What have you learned there?
Yeah, sure. Representative J.M. Lozano, the chair of the House Public or House Higher Ed Committee, pardon me, is laying out a committee substitute to his bill today. We did see Rick Miller, who had a similar measure, have a committee hearing a couple weeks back. This provision, according to Chairman Lozano, would have a large grandfather clause in it, that it wouldn't impact veterans here in Texas who are currently eligible to receive free tuition or pass those credits onto a child. So it's been a very contentious issue. You know, nobody wants to limit the benefits that they passed in sessions, you know, what they believe in 2009, they passed that for veterans. Nobody really wants to limit that, but the cost, at least from higher ed stance, is insurmountable.
One more
or
quick one.
I should say.
Okay, one more quick one. Have you heard anything about Uber as far as it coming to Dallas, taking flight, as far as helicopters are concerned and those being tested in the Dallas-Fort Worth area?
Yes, dubbed the Uber Elevate Network. They held a 3-day summit this week up there, naming Dallas-Fort Worth as its first U.S. cities for a interchange or intra-city elevated travel system, if you will. They plan to have a demonstration, they say, ready in about 3 years to show. They are partnering with a helicopter company up there on propulsion technology that would be quieter than a helicopter, but to make flying vehicles a reality.
All right, Alana, we look forward to that. We look forward to seeing you next Thursday. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
We'll see you back here after the break.